Hello and welcome to the morning shopping off with Revsportz. Very good morning to all of you present. Bharat Ramaraj, good morning. Rahul, good morning. Yesterday, KKR is living by the ages. They want a win. They are getting a win back to back. Yesterday, it was good. Restricted Punjab within 180, chased it down at the Eden Gardens. Rahul, Bharat, I'll come to you, but Rahul, I know you are a die-hard KKR fan. Were you satisfied with the performance?
Really, I was satisfied because it was a much needed victory for KKR and they got it. And it was the most interesting thing is that fans were waiting for this Russell's knock, and finally they witnessed it. The way Russell helped KKR winning the match, it was just great. But I think it was the spinners who set the tone for KKR, and also Nitishana played an valuable knock, and the Russell finished in style. An important sign for KKR going forward was that both the West Indian all-rounder came back to form. Sunil Narayan bowled an economical spell as well as
Hmm.
Russell. And Rinku Singh again proved that he is not a one-match wonder. In every match, he is playing well. That's
Rinku Singh, at the end, I just like it how he has gained confidence. One ball, he knows that he can hit that four. Though that one ball was not the best of deliveries that Arshdeep has been bowling in the death overs. Bharat, on that note, Arshdeep has bowled well in the death overs, and yesterday also 6 runs from 6 balls. He took the match to the last ball, but that one delivery was not that good. I saw one of your tweets saying that Arshdeep was chasing the batters wherever the batter was going. He was chasing the batter. So your thoughts on uh, please elaborate on that note also, and thoughts on Arshdeep's performance yesterday in the death overs.
Yeah, it was good over, great over. He executed the plans for the field that was set, but Rinku Singh obviously over 2 overs itself, not just the last over, he was moving towards leg stump so that he wanted to manufacture room. That's not just one or two deliveries, 8 or 9 deliveries. So when someone does it over 8 or 9 deliveries, at least once you can go and target the stumps, base of the stumps. Obviously, the field wasn't set that way for any of those deliveries, but even then you can do a double bluff. But modern ways, field is set, you have to bowl to that. Uh, that's what happens. There was another time where you would see a lot more double bluff, but nowadays, if the field is set, you bowl that way, and that's what Arshdeep Singh did. But we could still try because Rinku Singh definitely was looking to manufacture every single ball that he was facing against Arshdeep. So that means the bowler could have tried something like that, but that's just an observation. It was still a great over. Somewhere else, perhaps PBK has lost. Harpreet only bowled 1 over, I guess. I don't know. I didn't see correctly. But perhaps 1 over on a pitch that was holding up. And Sam Curran, that penultimate over, bowled twice in Andy Russell's arc. Even if Andy Russell is not in good form, if you bowl to his arc, then they would definitely disappear. It should have been short of a length or short ball outside of every single ball. Every single ball should have been short of a length, but almost every ball. But he didn't do that. That is where PBK's lost because there's a good score on that pitch.
Hmm. And you mentioned about Harpreet, but I was going to ask in the next question about Shikhar Dhawan's captaincy and all. So Rahul, your thoughts on that Shikhar Dhawan performance yesterday?
Yeah, last night was a really ordinary captaincy from Shikhar Dhawan. As I totally agree with Bharat. Harpreet Bar bowled 1 over and he conceded just 4 runs and also took one important wicket. But still, Shikhar Dhawan didn't back him again in the after 12 or after 14th over, and and also Rishi Dhawan, he also bowled an economical spell. By bowling 2 over, he conceded 15 runs. So he easily Dhawan could have backed him easily. So I felt that somewhere that it was a poor captaincy from Shikhar Dhawan.
Well, would you like to add something on that Shikhar Dhawan's captaincy, and adding to that Nitish Rana as a captain, he has been doing wonders with this KKR side. Your thoughts on both the captains?
You can say that, but one more thing I would add is these days, from what I hear, a lot of things are decided pre-match itself by the think tank. So a lot of matchups, 90% of it, I guess it's decided pre-match itself. So a lot of times, yeah, there are captains who do go as per the gut feel. I know field settings change here and there. You can tweak it, but a lot of times it's autopilot, like an autopilot, a modern day captain. So not sure how much input we had. Perhaps we went as per the matchup. Suddenly got effects, seeing left-handers and all that stuff. But yeah, his captaincy has been average. But as I said, not too sure how much one has to go and blame the one and how much one has to go and blame the think tank itself. Yeah, the thing with the Ritesh Rana is first of all is leading from the front. Is getting those 40s, 30s, 40s and 30s, and that's the as a captain. Yeah, his body language looks good. Even when KKR seemed to be losing, were losing all those games. It looked like Nitish Rana was leading them from the front. Obviously, he's a good coach as well. We know about Chandrakant Pandit. I've talked to him. He's definitely someone who's a good coach who can motivate the side. So, yeah, he's been doing good. First of all, the main factor is he's been leading from the front with a bat. And that's where the other players will respect his opinions. So, that's where he's been really doing well.
And sometimes it fits in with the cameo overs also with the ball.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Nitish Rana. Yeah, and Rahul, coming to you, you have been talking about the West Indies players, Sunil Narine, Andre Russell. Yes, this knock was one knock the KKR fans was waiting for. And yesterday you got that knock, and how does it? Because KKR still has the other games to win. So where do you see this KKR team going? Can they make the playoffs according to you?
Yeah, the last three matches, they need to win all these three matches to qualify. And also going forward, it's a great sign that both Russell and Narine came back to form because, like other last few years, this time KKR was not much dependent on Russell. But the way
Hmm.
the team has fared in this total tournament, they really needed the big hitter to fire in the at least 4 to 5 matches in a whole season. So it's really important for Russell to come back to form. Now it's going forward, and also at the same time the team is very confident now. They have won the
Hmm.
last three. They have won 3 matches of the last four encounter. So, and we also know that KKR have done it before twice. Winning 7 or 8 consecutive matches and making it to the final or winning it. So this time also I'm hopeful that they can do the same thing.
How coming to you on that same note? Russell's form does give hopes to the KKR fans down the line. What do you see? And but because the time Rahul was mentioning that was few years back, and this Russell is not that Russell. So your thoughts on that going down the line?
Yeah, I don't think he's the Russell of old. Still, I don't think. But it's at least he's got some runs that would give KKR some hope. Because once you get the momentum, you can win a few matches on the trot. That's something that we've seen nowadays in cricket. You can see it in tennis, the best players, all those Nadal, Djokovic, and all. Even the Federers, they win. Once they win 2 or 3 matches, they go on to win 7 in a row and win the Grand Slam. So that's happened. So KKR can do it, but again they have some flaws. But as I said, once you get the momentum, once you win this kind of tight matches, it gives a lot of belief that you can win from any position. You can even defend 10 runs or whatever, like they did against SRH, or then chase down a tricky target. You can do all these things. So if you can, if that will give them belief, and definitely with momentum, KKR can at least believe that they can do something special from here.
Exactly. And Rahul, Varun Chakraborty, he has done well in the previous match also. Yesterday, he was fantastic. And he has been proving himself to be a consistent, a dependable bowling attack for KKR. Your thoughts on Varun Chakraborty's spell
Yeah,
yesterday?
before coming to that, I would like to mention one memory that I think Eden Garden is the ground where Varun Chakraborty made his debut, and that also playing for Kings 11 Punjab against KKR. and he came to bowl the first over, and Nitish Rana smashed him for I think 24 runs. So after that, he didn't got the chance in IPL anymore. Then again, KKR backed him, brought him in the side, and that's completely different story. After playing for KKR, even he got Indian team call up. Then that was
Hmm.
totally a different Varun Chakraborty. Though last year wasn't so much impressive for
Hmm.
Varun, but again this year, everyone was expecting that Varun will come back. Even Chandrakant Pandit also backed him. So it's the way he has improved this year is really outstanding, and has been bowling key overs for KKR. Last match also he played a huge role. He defended 9 runs, and also
Hmm.
uh, made his name into the record list of defending least runs in the last over. So
Yeah.
is now really a changed version of Varun Chakraborty, and going forward is going to help this team in if they qualify in qualifying for the playoffs.
Bharat, your person Varun Chakraborty, 4 overs, 26 runs, 3 wickets. Fantastic spell from Varun Chakraborty. And not just
Yeah,
one match wonder, he has been doing it consistently. Your thoughts?
I noted it yesterday itself, I guess. He's not been trying too many things, sticking to his strengths, not too many variations. Yeah, he's trying the odd leg break here and there, the carom ball, but he's not been trying too many things. He's just been trying to keep it. He's trying to keep it simple. He's imparting. He's getting some bounce. Got that feedback in his bowling that shows he's pretty confident. So yeah, he's been bowling really well, and it seems like he's in good rhythm. He's got his groove back. So that's a great sign for KKR.
And Bharat, on that note, before we move on to today's match, one last question. Rinku Singh, whenever there is a pressure situation, that man delivers. Do you see Rinku Singh going down in the future? Can for the Indian team in the T20 format, do you see him being a consistent player in the future?
Why just T20 format? Who knows? Down the line, he might
Hmm.
still get into the test side because
Yeah.
he has a very good first class record. Whatever it
Hmm.
is, he scores runs. One greatest point of Rinku Singh is he seems to wait for the right opportunity.
Hmm.
It's like he doesn't get flustered, or it's not someone who presses the panic button if he doesn't score a couple of
Hmm.
balls. So waits for the right ball, he waits for the right opportunity, stays calm, and then that's his one of his strengths. He's not looking to premeditate every single ball. Just waited for the last ball and got the right ball and hit it for a boundary, and that shows he has the
Hmm.
temperament, which we've seen in first class cricket as well.
Hmm.
Scored a lot of runs in first class cricket. When the
Rahul?
team is state has been in trouble, has been scoring
Hmm.
runs.
Exactly. And Rahul, I remember you mentioning Rinku Singh not being the one match wonder, and he has showed confidence, consistency, and he has been good. Final thoughts on Rinku Singh before we move on to today's match?
Really, he has been playing. He's been in this unit since 2017, and this year was his best year. Last year, he also shown the glimpses of this one, but this year he has really fired a lot, and
He has been consistent.
almost he has scored I think above 300 runs. So has been one of an integral part of KKR this year.
Exactly. And Bharat, today's match at the Wankhede Stadium, Mumbai Indians versus Royal Challengers Bangalore. Yes, we in this match, the matchup we look forward to is Rohit Sharma versus Kohli. But yesterday, one picture in social media got really viral. Sachin Tendulkar and Virat Kohli hugging each other, and with all these heated up moments going down in the last few days in IPL, this picture really had some positive note. So, what's your I would say expectations from the match? Bharat?
Yeah, it's always Mumbai Indians versus Royal Challengers Bangalore. Always there's some little bit of what can you say? It's a little bit of edge when these two teams go up against each other. Expectations. Both teams have come on the back of a loss. Will come to this match on the back of a
Hmm.
loss. They had a bit of resurgence, but coming on the back of a loss, there are some loopholes, I guess, in both teams. Mumbai Indians, obviously, Rohit Sharma is struggling. Joffrey Archer bowled pretty well against Chennai Super Kings, but again, he's not taking wickets. Arshad Khan is giving a lot of runs, though he's taking a few wickets here and there. His economy rate somewhere
Hmm.
at 13 runs per over. Obviously, the there is an injury as well with Tilak Varma. He didn't play the last game, I guess, because of an injury. Royal Challenge Bangalore, obviously, they also have a few issues here and there. One good thing is Long Roar scored a 50 in the last game. We've been hearing about his potential for ages, so finally made it good. Yeah, it's good to see Kohli and Tendulkar, the photo. He has always praised Tendulkar over a period of time, though somewhere if you go back in time, actually, that 2000, when he played in the Under 19 World Cup, he actually, when he was asked who was his favorite player, childhood hero, he said Herschel Gibbs at that time. Obviously, he changed at some point of time, it changed to Tendulkar or whatever it is. But yeah, they both have mutual respect. That's the main thing. And I guess very few say something really bad about Tendulkar as a cricketer. So yeah, that's good to see mutual respect between the two. So hopefully this match won't have those. I don't think it would have those skirmishes, but let's see how this goes.
Well, Rahul, your expectations from the match? RCB MI, it's always heated up moments. MI currently at number 8, I think, and RCB at number 6. So, your take on today's match? What do you expect?
Yeah, it's one of the greatest rivalry in IPL. At the end of the day, it's Star Sports and Jio Cinema is going to make the biggest profit, And it's, yeah, you were talking about that thing that the important matchup is Rohit versus Virat, but it has been different story. Rohit is still in search of his best form. Maybe he is saving for the WTC, but Virat Kohli has been impressive so far, scoring lot of runs after Duplessis. He is the second highest scorer for RCB. Yeah, going forward, I totally agree with Bharat that the way Mohipal Lamrod played in the last match, it's positive sign for RCB because so far it is a KGF that Fab Duplessis, Glenn Maxwell and Virat Kohli have fired so far. But obviously it will give them some relief that their middle order can also click cheap in so that they can play freely. But I am waiting for Kedar Jadav's opportunity. Last match he got the chance. He was doing commentary and suddenly got a call up from Sanjay Bangar. He was signed by RCB. So it's really interesting to see, how he play because last match didn't got the batting opportunity. So I'm looking forward to. And second, and for Mumbai Indians, I think I don't know whether still there is doubt whether Tilak Verma will play or not. Last match he missed that match, but another positive sign for Mumbai Indians was that the way Nehal Vadera played in the last match, he scored 64. He was the alone who fought against CSK. So it's going to be an exciting match. Let's see who wins.
Predictions, your Rahul?
My prediction it's in Wankhede, so I will. I think Mumbai will have the upper hand.
Okay. Bharat, I'll come to your predictions, but one point to add, Ishan Kishan, I'll be looking forward to Ishan Kishan, because he has been recently called up for the WTC sport, so how all eyes will be on Ishan Kishan, I think, to see how he performs after that call up. So your thoughts on that and give the predictions and we'll end the show here.
I'm not someone, maybe I'm old school or whatever. I'm not someone who will look at what he does in IPL and translate into what he might go and do in the World Championship. Conditions would be completely different. There could be some grass. That needn't be, that could be, who knows, but it's completely different lines, completely different lengths that Australian bowlers are going to bowl in a test match. But yeah, it would give him confidence. He'll get some runs. Interesting to see because the opposition has Mohammad Siraj, so he's going to bowl a three-quarter seam ball. So three-quarter seam ball against Ishan Kishan will go across the left-hander, and he has had his issues against the ball that goes across him. So let's see how he shapes up. If there is any movement up front the first 2 overs. But yeah, let's see. I think it's going to be again a close match, I guess, but difficult to predict before the match. But if you ask me, maybe RCB have a small edge looking at the Mumbai Indian side on an overall basis. They seem to have a few more issues than RCB.
Okay. Yes, for WTC, we'll come to detailed WTC talks ahead of the week, but let's now focus on RCB versus MI. So Rahul goes for MI and Bharat goes for RCB, and I'll go for, let's say, I'll go for a super over because we haven't got the super over yet. So thank you for joining, Rahul. Thank you, Bharat. It was lovely talking to you. We'll be back again tomorrow. And for our viewers, do follow our social media handles and website for all the written pieces and contents that we put out. So thank you.
Thank you.